Hey guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel, and I'm very happy to see you guys back here again for another video. I really appreciate you guys if you have really made this channel to grow, and it's really grown, guys. Not, I just thank you people. Like the support you have given to me. I have like 250 subscribers in less than 4 months. Oh my god, I couldn't expect that. 4 months, 250 subscribers. Each day I get at least 2 to 3 subscribers. That's not easy. So I just have to appreciate you guys for supporting my work, and I really hope that you will still continue supporting me through this particular journey as we enjoy this together. If you are watching this video for the first time, I really appreciate you and welcome so much to this, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss some more episodes of this. And if it's an existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this channel, and thank you for coming back to watch each and every time I post a video. And for today, I have a special video for you people, and you will really love this. My friends have been telling me to explain something here. They have been, actually, I don't know, people have just been telling me you need to do a video on, now that you are doing videos on travel and you are showing us some good places, do a video for us about how you bought your first car, or how you, how you afforded your first car, or how you are able to possess your first car. Guys, I have been thinking about this video for too long, and I found it like I need to do it now today. Like, you guys, hope you'll enjoy this. Just sit, relax, and hope you'll be able to enjoy this video to the end. So people have different ways of getting their first car. More so in Kenya, because I'm a Kenyan actually, so more so in Kenya, people have their different ways of buying their first car. And to some people, having your first car, it's an achievement. To some it's not, which is okay. To some it's not an achievement, because after all, it depends. But to some people, having your first car, it's something very big. So people really try to just afford their first car, but it is not easy. So for me, I think it wasn't easy. So in fact, I bought my first car at which age? At 25. That's when I bought my first car, at 25 years of age. So you can see how, not young but not old, but yeah, that was the age I bought my first car, 25 years. And it was purely hard work from my own self. So that's why I appreciate myself, that I really worked hard for it. So even if I use it and I do water for it, I really appreciate it. I know it was my sweat, but it's not easy. So there are so many strategies of how you can be able to afford your first car. Some people will maybe you can inherit from your family member, maybe your parents or your elder brother, your elder sister. Some will have to wait, toil up and down, work hard, save until it reaches the amount you need to gain your first car. Some you'll find that maybe your first job pays you so well that you just need to save maybe for 2 or 3 months and you have your first car. Some it's just, maybe it's a gift. You are given a gift maybe from a company, maybe for the good work you have done, and that is it. They gave you a key, first car. Some you can even usually see in some other videos, like an engagement present. Someone is just given a car, or a wedding present, a car. So there's so many ways of getting a first car. But for me, mine was not easy, because I remember it was in 2021 during COVID time. That's when I bought my first car. Yeah, during COVID time. I remember how it was so difficult to make money in COVID. People were being laid off work. People lost their jobs. There was no money. Nothing was going on. But that's when I bought my first car. So that's why you find that during COVID, some people, it was an avenue for them to grow or make money. But some people, COVID, it was just something else different. And that's what it is. It depends on whatever happens during the COVID time to you. So people had different stories to tell about COVID. But for me, it's during COVID that I was able to buy my first car. So I realized that saving money to buy a car, I really tried it, because I remember my first job, when I was being employed, my first job, was getting like roughly $300. That is, yes, if you estimate my salary by then to like roughly $300 or 45,000 shillings, if you try to put it maybe in Kenyan shillings, but in dollars, like roughly $300. So you can see $300 saving, $300 for you to be able to buy a car. It's not easy, because you imagine you're being paid 45,000 Kenyan shillings, and a car goes up to okay, a good car, market values for good cars, small cars, maybe first time owners, hustlers can get a car for like 600,000, even 500, but a good car 600, 650, 700,000, you can be able to get a good car, which you can maybe use it as your first car. So saving that money was not easy for me. I tried it for 2 years. You try to save, then something happens, you use the entire cash, so it goes. So I had saved for almost 3 years, and I was employed for my first job. That's when I started saving for a car, because I told myself I need a car. I just wanted to have a car. You know what comes having a car, convenience and all that. I just wanted a car. So I started saving. I realized I was not making anything. I saved like for a whole year. I found that I have maybe 200,000 shillings. Then problems, normal lifestyle issues. You spend the money, 50,000, you can't buy. Second year, you save. The third year. Now I remember in 2021, I told myself, I've been saving for more than for 3 years, but I have never even come close to a quarter of the amount that I need to buy a car. Because I had planned that I need a car which I valued at around 700,000. So I realized that it was not easy. That's in Kenyan shillings. So I realized it was not easy. So guys, do you know what I did? I told myself, no, so this is the strategy. Because if I'm trying to save, I'm not making the money, or the money is not enough from savings, because I'm spending all of it. Being a healthcare worker in 2021 during the COVID time, so that's when I got a contract. Let me say, that's when I got a new job. In 2021, I got a new job, a contract for 3 years. So I realized then that I have been working for 3 years, trying to save cash to buy a car, but I'm not able to save that particular amount. So when I got the contract, I told myself, you know what? Now this is the contract. It's a guarantee. If I will be alive and if everything will be okay, it means in 3 years I'll have worked, and this is the much I'll have been paid. So which means if this is the much I will have been paid, if I'll be saving cash to buy a car after 3 years from now, this is the amount of money I'll have been saved. But I've been trying to do the same thing and not making anything, or rather not buying that particular car. So I said, what I'll do is this. Now that I have the payslip, and the payslip guarantees you that I have a contract, and I know the contract it will run up to 2024. Yeah, no, 2023. That's 2021, 2022, 2023. So I knew now at this point, I'm sure of this amount, or I'm sure of making this particular amount by 2023 December, when the contract will be ending. I told myself, okay, I went to the bank. Gave the bank my payslip, because my payslip had everything, like this is the amount I'm making, and this is the time for the contract. So I negotiated with the bank that I need this particular amount. Then they'll be deducting this particular amount from my payslip for the entire 3 years. So we had to come into agreement. So I was able to get the amount that I needed to buy the car. I decided, you know what, the entire amount, I'll put it into the car, right? Then I realized that them taking the entire amount, it's like they're taking 3/4 of my net pay. 3/4 of my net pay. So the remaining cash was just very little, that it could just maybe pay rent and buy food, nothing else. But I told myself, no, if that is it, then let's do it. But I realized that that's the only way, no any other way. But the only way I have is get the loan from the bank, buy the car. Once I have the car, now let the bank now be deducting the money from my payslip, because that's the only way I can be able to achieve this. Then remember, I am my net pay after I had taken the loan, it's just a quarter, a very few coins. I could just only pay rent and maybe buy food. But what else do you need? You need basic needs: food, clothing, and shelter. Rent, that is shelter. Food, there's money. So I told myself, okay, any other thing that will come later, that is it. But I wanted the car, and I could not be able to save for 3 years to buy the car. So I will go for the loan, buy the car, then remain servicing the loan. And I think that was the best strategy, because you know, if you go to companies that sell cars, whereby you are told to buy a car at a higher higher purchase price? Let me use that word. They give you the car, then it's like the ones who have loaned you actually the amount. The car is maybe worth 1 million shillings, so they'll give you the car at 1 million shillings. Then for them, you will be paying them monthly. You see. And the funny thing with this is that if you use such a particular method of purchasing a car using these dealers or these companies that sell cars, I think it's a very expensive affair, because they're giving you the car, but they retain the logbook. So if they retain the logbook, they always install a tracker in the car. So if you fail to pay, they just switch off the car and come for it. They retain the logbook. So until when you'll have finished paying that amount, and in fact the amount, it's not deducted from your payslip or from the bank. It is you to pay. Of which, if you fail to pay, they'll come for the what? They'll come for the car, even if you had paid for almost three quarters of the amount, or even 90%. And the 10% is not easy for you to pay. If you not renegotiate with them very well, they'll come for their car, and that is it. You have lost. So the best strategy I realized is I go to the bank, get the money from the bank. I have the money myself, then purchase the car, so that I don't have any other debt with the car dealers. So it's me and the bank. And the bank, what they have as security is my payslip. You see, that's how easy it was. So the bank have my payslip as the security. Yeah, but for me, I bought the car at cash, so I don't have any other debt with the car dealers, and that was the best thing actually. So yeah, I remember the first month I deducted my cash, so my payslip, it came like, what's this? So I told myself, no, you know what, I have to survive, and I have to live the way I used to live even without this car. So I'm not going to a cheaper house to maintain the same type of life. So I told myself, you know what, now this car should make more money. Yeah. So I tried to know this car, because I have used the entire payslip on salary. I have used the entire payslip in terms of, like, it's the security for the amount I got to buy this car. So I'll use this cash to do what? To make some more cash. Whereby there are so many options. I could have decided to put the car into taxi, but I realized that, okay, this for me, I needed the car for my own convenience, and for my own convenience, because of work and all that. So I realized that no, if I put it in taxi, then I'll not be able to run my things the way I wanted. So what I did is I'll now work extra hard. Yeah, so I lose my car. So I just now decided to look for some more jobs to be able to do during my off days and my part-time. So you go and make some few coins, you go and make some few coins, you come, and you continue the life, running each and every day, like that. So that's what I did. So and it worked for me, and so far up to now I can say that I finished paying the cash, my payslip is now back, and the contract was renewed. Yeah, and things are good. So it's not easy, but That's the strategy. So whoever was asking about how it happened, that's the story. So if you think that's the best idea for you, you can also buy the idea and try it out. But be careful, because at some point it requires you to make very hard decisions for you to prosper. At some point it really needs you to make very hard decisions for you to prosper, very risky ones. Sometimes you need to take risks, and that's why I told you, in business it's always risk taking. And let me tell you guys, I realized that even employment is a risk. Employment, it's a business, and any business is a risk. So even being employed, that's a risk, and it's a business, because remember, when you are working for someone. So someone is in business, you are also in business. At any point you may lose this job, so you need to use it like never think like things just work out like that. No, always take risks, and it is only the people who take risks that go far. If you fear like now if I take a loan and buy a car, what if the car could get accident? What if the car will be the car maybe will have some court cases? What if I'll be given a fake logbook? You will not make it. So it's taking risk. Try it out. You are conned once, the second time you will be very keen. Yeah, so guys, I really appreciate for being here throughout this particular time, and I hope you have learned something from that. And that's the story of how I got my first car. And yeah, now here I am, and I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe to this particular channel, and as I told you guys, I do more of traveling videos, so I'll be doing more of the videos each and every time. And as we move to the festive season, I know we'll be having so many areas to visit, you guys. Some people will be moving to up country, some people will be moving to Nairobi, some people will be moving to so many places, even abroad. But make sure you keep safe. And for me, my work is just to show you guys those particular places. For the last 1 month, I've not been posting so many videos. I've just been doing YouTube shorts, and yeah, you guys have seen, you have really liked them, so you have really pushed the YouTube shorts so well, and I really appreciate you guys. But I was working on some few things here and there, but finally I think I'm over. So yeah, for the next few weeks, a new video of a new place will be coming up. Keep tuned, subscribe, and make sure you like this video so that it can be able to reach some more people. Thank you guys for supporting this channel, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.